it's Brianna. I'm going to read Romans 1:19. They know the truth about God because he has made it obvious to them. For ever since the world was created, people have seen the earth and sky. Through everything God made, they can clearly see his invisible qualities, his internal power and divine nature. So they have no excuse for not knowing God. When you guys look around the world and you see everything that was orchestrated and put together, do you give God credit for that? Or do you give that credit to an explosion, to the Big Bang and evolution and all of that? Because this verse is saying that all of the evidence that we need to believe in God is in his creation. And that's all the evidence. And we have no excuse for saying we don't know about God. Because when you step outside, when you look in the mirror, when you see the world that God made, there's no excuse for saying I don't believe in God. Because it's so magnificent, all of the creation, all of it that was formed and put together and orchestrated so perfectly, if you think about it. If you look at the sunset and how it comes continuously day after day at the same time. If you look at the moon and how it is on a perfect circular pattern that comes around every month at the same calculation, and that it makes the tide go in and then out, and then the waves are consistently going at the same tempo, and they are always coming in, and it's always consistent. There's this perfection in the world. When you look at the laws of Newton and all of the laws of nature, they all fit together so perfectly like a puzzle piece. And it's fascinating to look at the world and to see how amazing God is and how perfect every little thing, every positioning of the planets, of the stars, of everything. And that is the only evidence that I need. When I go outside and I see the sky and I look at the sun and how it warms us and how it's the perfect light that we can see with the eyes that we were given, and it's not too dark, it's not too bright, and it's not too hot and it's not too cold. Do you guys know that if the sun was a little bit, even a little bit closer, we would all burn up? And I give God that credit for aligning everything so perfectly. And just every little organism and all of the laws of nature and decomposition, and if you just really study science and physics and in chemistry and all of it, and you see how complex every little thing is, it's insane how every little law has an explanation and everything just fits together perfectly so well. It's amazing to think about that. And people will tell you, you're crazy for believing that there's a God. That takes too much faith. Well, honestly, it takes a lot more faith to believe that an explosion or evolution made what we are today. That's giving a lot too much credit to something like that. I feel much more secure putting all of that credit on God and saying that there's a mastermind behind this earth, because there is. And the most amazing thing about it is that that mastermind, that creator, he loves you personally. He knows you by name. He knit you together in the womb. He has every little hair on your head numbered. Not counted, numbered. This piece of hair right here, this has a number. Isn't that insane? And he has that for every single person. You know that feeling you get when you have like a celebrity and like the dream that if a celebrity knows your name, it'll be like the most amazing thing in the world. Well, God is so much greater than any of the celebrities. I mean, he made the universe, like I said, and he doesn't just know your name. He knows everything about you. He has your whole life planned out, and he loves you, and he died for you. And so I encourage you guys with that.